further moving on to the chapter of development, human development. According to Crow and Crow, a change in a complete body system is development. So when your complete body changes, then it is included in development. Thus, development is a progressive change in behavior caused due to integration of various organs of the body. So what they are saying is development is something which is progressive, okay, which is moving towards progress, okay. It changes your behavior, and there is integration. Integration meaning it's a total of development of your organs in your body also. So your behavior develops, your different organs in your body also develop with the increase in age, okay. As your age increases, you keep on moving towards development. The concept of development can also be explained as a biochemical changes accompanying physical growth leading to changes in various traits. Example, with the growth of the brain, there occurs the development of memory and logic. Development can also be explained as a combined effect of situation and environment along with the physical growth. So what they are saying that because of certain chemical changes that happen in our body, development takes place. Now what they are saying that as we grow old, the brain in our head develops. With the development of our brain, memory and logic is developed inside our brain. That is why if you ask complex question to a child who is in first year, the child won't be able to answer. But let's say if I ask complex question to students who are in 12th or 11th, then they will be able to answer those complex questions. Why? Because the brain has developed. Development can also be explained with the combination of environment along with the effect of physical growth. So what they are saying that your brain develops, it's basically what they are trying to tell you is that development is the combination of two things. One is your physical growth and the other is the environment around you also plays a very important role in your development. Let's say that I have a child. I am not paying attention to the child. I am not paying attention to whether my child is speaking or not, or this and that. Then my child will be very behind in development. Let's say I have a child and I really take good care of the child. Tell the child, say papa, say mama. Then I am paying attention. Then development can happen. So that is environment affecting the child, and other is physical growth also affects the child. Now next we are going to talk about is maturation. Maturation is a natural process of achieving complete development in various limbs and organs of the living being. When complete development happens of your limbs meaning hands, legs, your organs, then you call it maturation. In human being, a definite average achievement of growth and development is expected to various age levels. We say that a person of 18 to 21 years of age has matured bones, muscle height, etc. So what they are trying to say is that maturation is something which is very, very deeply rooted to age. Okay, maturation happens with the age. Okay, as the person grows old, you become mature. Between the age of 18 to 20 years of age, your bones have developed, your limbs have developed, your organs have completely developed. So by the age of 20, your organs have completely developed, your hands, legs, eyes, nose, everything is developed. Now nothing is going to increase or decrease. Okay. Maturation suggests the process of development, while maturity suggests the result of such process. So what is maturation? Maturation is also a part of development. It is also a process of development. While maturity is what? Maturity is the process. And maturation is what? When completely it happens, completely it's over, then you call it maturation. The meaning of maturity is broad. Now maturity, meaning, maturity, definition is very, very big, it's very, very broad. Age at which the child is physically and mentally ready to perform a particular function is called as the child's age of maturity. Now let's say there is a child. Now at a particular age, the child is able to mentally and physically perform the activities according to their age. Let's say the child is 1 year of age. So 1 year ની એજમાં ચાઇલ્ડે શું કરવું જોઈએ એ બધી વસ્તુમાં અગર ચાઇલ્ડ કરી શકે છે એ બધી વસ્તુ, then you say the child has matured according to the age. I am 20 years old. You can't expect me to be as mature as a person who is 40 years old because I have not reached that age. Okay. So what they are trying to say is that maturation is something that is related to age. Maturity is something that is linked to age. If we try to understand maturity through the process of conception, we find it as follows. By cohabitation of woman and man, a zygote, fertilized egg is formed. The zygote grows larger through geometrically multiplying itself. As a result, at the end of approximately 280 days, an embryo becomes mature enough to be born. Even after birth, there is no interference from experience and training. In this process, the growth and development of the body cells. The process of maturation proceeds as per predetermined genetic and natural timetable. So what they're trying to say is over here that let's say how is a baby formed? When the sperm meets the egg. That is called as cohabitation. When the egg is there in the body of the mother is met by the sperm, an embryo is formed. That embryo grows and after 280 days, that is after 9 months, that baby inside the stomach of the mother is ready to be born. That embryo is ready to be born. After that the embryo is born, okay, and after that through experience and through training, the maturity develops. Okay, now your genetic factors, your genes, that is things or the characteristics which you get from your parents, the environment that is around you plays a very important role in your maturation. As I told you, right? Let's say if a child is born into a family where the mother doesn't care, okay, where the mother is like, okay, I don't care if my baby is talking, walking, do whatever the hell the child wants to do, then the child will grow in a very different way. Okay, the child will not be as matured as the child of his age who is brought up in an environment or is brought up in a nature where they support the child. Okay. For example, the bird's activities of flying and picking up grains and child's activity of sitting and walking and running, etc., are solely due to maturation. Now what they are saying, the fact that the baby bird is there, okay, now that baby bird sits, baby bird eats, all this is the process of development. Same way in the human child, okay, the baby crawls, the baby sits, all those things are included in maturation. In the case of a child, for some matters, training or experience is required. Now obviously, we need to, the child, let's say the child is learning how to walk. So you have to give them certain experience, you have to train the child, sit like this, walk like this, okay, walk slowly, it's okay. So in the child, you need to help the child, you need to train the child, okay. For example, for writing or aiming at a target, but before providing training, a state of being prepared in a form of maturation is necessary for manifestation of activities. Let us say I am teaching a child how to write or how to shoot or how to run. Then the child has to reach that age where the child can do such thing. Let's say a baby is just born and if I tell the baby run, the baby is not going to run because the baby has not reached the age of even walking. How is baby going to run? That is why we introduce writing and all these things after certain ages. At 6 months of age, if an infant learns to grasp, it is mature for that task. Grasp, let's say this thing is there. This is called grasping, holding. Let's say a child is 6 months old and the child learns how to hold the object. Then the child has matured enough to do that particular task or that activity. But it cannot be trained to write. Now just because the child knows how to hold this thing does not mean the child can write. The bones are not developed, the bones are not mature enough to hold a pencil or a pen to write. Because at 6 months of age it is not mature enough to train to write. After the certain age only you can train the child to do certain types of activities. You can't force the child. Okay, next is process of development. Development is a lifelong process. Okay, development is something which is a lifelong process. Development rides on the back of a growth. Development and growth goes hand in hand. Development is a complex phenomena. Okay, development is something which is a complex phenomena or process. Development occurs with the combination of physical and mental changes. With development, your physical changes happen, your mental changes also happen. Development is a total and suggests total change. Now, what is development? It talks about change in total. Development can be experienced with reference to behavior. Now, we can also talk about development in context or in connection to behavior. Development is measured directly and indirectly and not directly. Now, development is something which you measure indirectly, not directly. Growth is something which you can measure directly, right? Growth is what? Height, weight, all this you can measure directly. Development you have to measure indirectly. Hereditary and environment affects development. Hereditary meaning certain genes, certain characteristics from our parents depend on our development. Certain environment, okay, certain what kind of family do I have, what kind of parents do I have, all these things also play a major role in development. Development is a movement in the direction of totality and maturation. Now, development is something which moves towards maturity. Development is not only physical process, but it's the ability to perform active desired behavior through mental process. So, development does not only see your physical development, but development also sees how your behavior has become, how you are maturing, all these things, your mental process, how your brain has developed, how are you able to process things. Thus, development is a change in an individual. So, development is a change which is there in an individual. Development is a complex phenomena because it is a process of constant change in the living body towards arriving at a final destination of life. So, what they are saying, development is a very complex process and it is constantly changing. It starts from birth and it goes up to death. Now, we will talk about the factors affecting development.